Good morning, welcome everybody to the Hans Hiedemann Surf School. My name is Moses Paskowitz. We're going to do a little bit of land lesson here on the beach before we go in the water. Show us the shaka. Shaka, Al. Shaka. Right here. Shaka. Right here. No, no, no. And there you go. Shaka.
Badass.
Aloha shaka. And you're going to go from your knees and step. Now rotate your body and step. Get in your stance, everybody. Nice and slowly, Al. There you, I know, brother. It's going to be hard for you. This is exactly what you want to do.
Ever so kind.
Thank you, Chelsea.
You're welcome.
I'm ready to go home now.
Huh?
Tina, shaka.
Jill, you ready? Al's going to do great. I mean, he served his country. You know, he served his unit. He's got great drive. He's got great fortitude. With our simple aspects of standing up and surfing, he'll do perfectly. Hold it, stand up. Stand up, Al. Stand all the way up, Al. All the way up, Al. Yeah! 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 Victory! What's that? Yes, we did it, ladies and gentlemen. Big Al, recipient of the Congressional Medal of Honor. Sir. Thank you very much.
You have fun?
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I just can't, my legs don't work. two reconstructed knees and a completely reconstructed arch. I started surfing back in the 50s as a young kid back in a little town called Oxnard. And back in Vietnam I had a minor little problem where I was shot in the back and the forearm and hit by hand grenades. And I've had both my knees replaced, shot in the back, 7 back operations. And I've got, aside from both knees having to be replaced, I also have a completely reconstructed left foot from the arch. Other than that, I've been doing good. And thanks to the instructions of everybody here, I was able to get up on the board, which I haven't done in about 35 or 40 years.
Alfred's always told me that he was a surfer, and he showed me pictures of himself surfing. He showed me his high school yearbook with a surfboard on it, and he'd tell me all these surfing stories, but I actually never, in the 28 years of marriage, seen him on a surfboard until today. And I actually didn't think he could do it because of all his war injuries and the artificial knees and the fused lower back, and he's kind of beat up. But the fact that Moses got him up and riding a wave, he's gonna ride that for years to come. It was really awesome. And I think it gave him a little bit of his youth back.
So Al, I have a question for you, because I've been a fanatic of like military movies and the aspect of following a code, you know. And so I never had the chance to serve in the military because I was 4F as a young boy. But what helped you to go out into the jungle, into the poop, and to help a guy who was so far away, who was bleeding, and you had no care for yourself?
It's rather easy. You know, you got to take care of each other, and that's basically what it is. This wasn't the first time, you know, that you said I was in the poop.
Yeah.
September 20th, I was wounded for the first time crossing their ice paddy, and 20 minutes later they asked, "Hey doc, you want to get medevac?" And about half an hour after that, we got hit again. So I came back and took care of like 6 or 7 guys. We got hit by our own artillery. That's not a very nice thing. I had like 8 people who were wounded. I had 3 dead in about 2 seconds. Took care of everybody there. But we were taking care of each other. It's not only me. On the 16th of March 1966. Yeah, it's a bad day, but again, people don't, and you have to understand you're doing your job.
Yeah.
First of all, I was with a recon platoon, and we're basically, hey, you're a rifleman first. Until somebody gets wounded, then you become a medic.
Yeah.
And what I did that day, we had our guys got into a firefight with the bad guys, and I went after one guy who was laying next to a little dirt trail. Couldn't get him off the trail. Finally, you know, turned my back to him to try to help him. And I was hit with a hand grenade, and I was hit with a machine gun. Hit me in the hip, went up my spine. He came out of my collarbone, but I still got him out. And then I went after bandoliers of ammo. They left it because somebody else needed it. But I wasn't doing it because I was just trying to help each other out.
Yeah.
Then about a little bit later, there was they threw a hand grenade at me. I got hit again with a hand grenade in the face. And then I had one guy who was wounded in front of me. And as I got to him, they threw 2 hand grenades, so I just covered him with my body. And I got nailed again. By that time, I think I've been nailed 4 times. But it wasn't a question of me trying to be a hero, just a question of me trying to do your job. Then a little bit later, we had another guy who was wounded, and again, same thing. As I'm trying to get to him, they threw hand grenades at him, and I covered him again with my body. But it has nothing to do with being a hero. Just you're trying to take care of your job, which I did. Then I got none of that. That was it.
And you know, I love when you say you're doing your job. It seems like if people in America would take more responsibility for their actions, for not for themselves, but for the people around us. And I think that's kind of what we've lost. And you know, there's this movie called Lincoln coming out this year, and I'm really looking forward to seeing it because I think, you know, Abraham Lincoln was a president that everyone loved and admired. And I think he brought us all back together again in the hardest times of America and the beginning of our country. He showed everyone what fortitude and honor and doing your job. Well, it might not have been the greatest, job in the world, but he did it. And he did his job just like you. And it's, you don't mind if I give you a hug, do you, Al?
Oh, sure, man. Mexicans have a lot, man. That's it.
Sure, it's such an honor to surf with you today, and
Oh, thank you. Thank you for making me drum-proof.
Oh, that's good. It's just great. It's great, it's great to share, this experience with the water, and, we've been surfing.
Hi, you're watching Sea of Inspiration. My name's Alfred Rascon. This is my wife, Carol. I'm a Medal of Honor recipient from Vietnam, and we're having a great time here.
Yeah.
Very inspirational. Thank you.